God hates sin, and he really loves life. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Sabbath School Study Group. This is part 5 of our 5-part series. We're wrapping up looking at the code of the covenant, and these are some very straightforward, powerful verses, but they're in the word to speak to us. Even when they speak about the things that God hates to the point that the result or the end of them is death, they let us know how much he hates sin and simultaneously loves life, which means that's how much he loves you. Before we end, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Hitting the like button helps other people find the study. Hitting the subscribe button, that's how we stay in touch. Leave a comment or a question. That's another way for us to connect. And if you want to connect face-to-face, us coming to your church or school, send us an email. That email address is contact@changeministry.org. God really hates sin. If you ever want to know how God really feels about us being separated from him, look at the cross. See, if sin was easy enough to deal with, to just wipe it away or just wish it away, don't you think he would have done that and saved the life of his son? If you think that sin was not that dark or that evil, don't you think Jesus would have just put in a request for a cleanup on aisle 5, a cleanup in the Garden of Eden? No, it's that bad that it cost Jesus his life. And so to know that, he put some serious repercussions or some serious results for serious crimes so we could know how hurtful they are to him and out of line and far they are from his mind. The first one we'll see here is in Exodus chapter 21. In Exodus 21, the Lord says, "He that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death." The Lord says anybody who hits their parent, anyone who puts their hands on the person who brought them life, that person is worthy of death. These are principles that show us these are the things not just that God doesn't like, he hates them. Another principle, another law, he says in Exodus 21, where he says, "And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death." The Lord says that even when we speak sideways, speak negatively, out of line to our parents, that if we curse them, that we are worthy of death. The Lord wants us to take parenting and our parents seriously because it's the family that reflects the relationship that we have with heaven, the connection we have with God. Now, there are imperfect parents, and trust me, I know that because I'm one of them. But even in that imperfection, respect the role, respect the office, because that is what honors God. God hates sin. He loves life and he loves you. And he loves us enough to put up this last principle we're going to look at here, where it says in verse 16, "And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death." This is talking about slavery. God hates slavery so much that if someone's caught stealing another person, doing them harm, that man, that person should be put to death. This is how God feels about human trafficking. This is how the Lord feels about the way that we barter and trade men's souls and we treat people as property rather than a person. That mindset is worthy of death. It's so apart from God, God says, if anyone who's in that, they don't deserve to live. That's powerful and strong language. And it lets us know that the way that God looks at our living today, it hasn't changed. And neither has how he feels about your life. All of these verses and these rules show us God's attitude towards life, taking a life, whether that life is in the womb of a mother or whether that life is on the street. It doesn't matter in the eyes of God. We're to protect that life. We're to preserve that life because it's a life that's been given by him. I hope we're encouraged to recognize that, wait a minute, if God feels this way about me living, when you're praying for health, when I'm praying to prosper, when I'm praying to live, God's on your side. He becomes the enemy of your enemies, and anything attacking your health, anything attacking your life, God says, let me take that from you and give you something good because I want you to live. And that health is not just living a long time. That is a health that will even have us living with him forever.